Every once in a while, a game reviewer comes across a game and he plays it and he says, you know, why? Why does this game exist? Why was this sold commercially? Why was this not a ROM hack or something I found at the bottom of a barrel somewhere? But, yeah, I was going through just playing games I'd never played before. I was going to try to find a really good or a really bad game and review it. And as soon as I played this one, I just stopped because I knew that unless I don't know what I'd have to do to find something worse than this. I'm sure it exists. Action 52 is very real, folks. Believe in it. But here's Fun and Games for the Super NES. Alright, here's a startup screen. And it explicitly promises you two things, fun and games. While there are games, there is no fun, I assure you. First off, we're going to take a look at paint, which, at least they weren't kidding, this is paint. What kind of paintbrush paints in dots, anyway? Like, where do you have to go to get a paintbrush that, like, skips every other stroke? There's an oh no button. I'm gonna save that as a treat for later. Alright, you can choose a background, none of which are really appealing. Most of them look really stupid. Oh, and you can even have cute little children's music play behind it too. There's so many choices. I'm stunned. I can't pick one. Can't we play them all? I'm so engrossed, and that one doesn't work. I'm so engrossed with the music, I haven't even started on this lovely puppy down here. Looks like a reject from 101 Dalmatians. And apparently the eraser is purple, whatever sense that makes. Also, I know this is used with a controller. It's a wonder they didn't rip off and use the Mario Paint mouse. Not sure if Mario Paint was out yet when this game came out, but controller does not work well at all for this game. The movement is sluggish, and although it moves in 8 directions on this little paint minigame, it's not any good. It's horrible. I'm like, what is this? Why is this here? I realize you can put stamps on your picture, but why is this one here? The Mario Paint, you could actually make something nice out of it, but not with this. But why are all the stamps plants, anyway? At least the fill function works right. Time for the oh no button. Okay, let me turn the music off so you can hear this. Like, I wonder where that guy is who recorded that oh no clip for this game. Alright, now that we've finished playing Sucky-O Paint, let's go to Style. And if these two pictures, especially the one on the right, aren't an indication of what's coming, then you should never be a gamer. Alright, now this is basically a mix and match like they promised. Which, you know, if this were a Flash game on like Windows 86 or something, I would say this was pretty impressive. But for a Super NES game that they released commercially for money, this is utter garbage. I don't even want to see this anymore. Let's play styling stuff. And you can pretty much see this is a dress-up game. Once again, they made Flash games better than this. And just listen to those sound clips. Like, I wish I could get my MSN Messenger to, like, where it would say crap like that whenever someone sent me a message. Cool. Cool. Wild. Wild. That would just make my day to hear that every single time someone signed on Messenger. Alright, let's go. I haven't figured out what these two do yet. They just seem to lead to the respective games, which is pointless because you can just click elsewhere to play them. See, that just took me back right there, so I really don't know what the purpose of those two buttons are. So let's go back to the main menu. If those controls weren't so clunky that I could get back to the main menu. Like, that's bad. You can't make a mouse work. Okay, they promise fun, and there's none of that. but there are games, so let's try the games. We've got Mouse Maze and Space Laser. Let's try Space Laser. And presented to you is the most boring shoot-'em-up game you will ever play in your entire life. Like that little shooting game on the Microtype Pro. Did anybody learn to type on that thing? Like the little asteroid shooter game on that was more fun than this. Absolutely dreadful. It's awful. Now at the bottom it says level 1, as if there's a level 2, but we're not going to find out. We're going to play Mouse Maze. I'm sure there's some fun in Mouse Maze, right? Now where have we seen this before? A character in a maze trying to collect all of something before time runs out. Well, there's no time, or before they get caught. And when they touch a certain item, they're able to kill what's pursuing them. Not Pac-Man, that's for sure. This is awful. I mean, they had to rip off Pac-Man. They couldn't have made some other crappy game. They just had to make a Pac-Man rip-off, excuse me. And there's actually quite a few levels in this, unfortunately. I guess this will be my Terensu challenge for the week. If you want to upload a video of yourself beating every level of Mouse Maze, then I'll let you do your own review on my channel or appear in a future episode or something. That might be fun. I mean, what is that background? It's like a bunch of trails of intestines or something. Well, yeah, my original plan today was I was going to go play a bunch of games I never played before. And either the very best one or the very worst one I was going to review, depending on what was the most extreme. And once I played this, I just stopped, because I knew I couldn't beat this. I played The Beauty and the Beast for Super NES, which is awful. And then I went and played Clay Fighter 2, which is more awfuler. Yes, it's awfuler. Well, and nothing could top this. Right now is the music part, which is probably the only thing close to a high point you're going to get with this. It's kind of like Mario Paints, except there's, I think, a bunch more options, and you can change like pitches and speed and that kind of thing, but it's still not fun. Don't bother playing it. I want to see somebody compose the theme to Cheetah Men 2 on this thing. I tell you what, that's my challenge for this episode. If you want to have your own episode on my channel, or like a guest premiere appearance in Genki City Chronicles 8 or something like that, post a video, Cheetah Men 2 on this thing, or beat Mouse Maze and upload a video. I think we've had just about enough fun in games. I know I have. This is probably the worst thing I've ever played. I like bad games to a certain extent just because they're fun, because they're bad, but this isn't even that. This is just terrible. It's a shame that somebody released this, probably for money, just a quick cash in to trick parents who didn't know any better. Well, here's my one and only tip for this game. We'll see you next time.
It's official. You suck.